So I'm just pulling cards for myself, and I wasn't really going to post this, but honestly, I feel like someone out there also needs to hear this. So hopefully this message is for you too. But I think today you're realizing something important about what success looks like for you specifically. The overall energy for this reading is the Seven of Swords reversed and the King of Pentacles. So Seven of Swords is the thief in the night. This is usually, we don't like to see this card, okay? But in the reverse, it's a revelation of something that might have been taken from you, a confession of some kind, or a reworking of strategy, or a need to rework your strategy. King of Pentacles, that is all about success, money. He's like the CEO of the tarot, okay? So I feel like you've been heading down this one path towards success, maybe financial success or career success, but you're having a revelation today that like the path you thought was going to lead you to success isn't really it, right? There's something else that you're meant to pursue, something else, a new strategy you're meant to kind of develop and go with. You know, actually, like, we're headed towards Pluto and Aquarius, right? Pluto moves into Aquarius on the 20th of January. When that happens, right now, up until then, we're on the 29th degree, or the most intense degree of Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn, okay? Pluto unearths things. Pluto is the planet of transformation, right? Scorpio energy. So this is going to like really shake things up. Capricorn's the sign of like financial systems. At the 29th degree of Capricorn, Pluto is doing a last shakeup on like financial systems and, you know, government and that kind of thing, moving into Aquarius. So that sudden shift into Aquarius at the very beginning of Aquarius, that's really going to really begin to churn up things as far as technology, community, power to the people kind of stuff. And I feel like you're going to be going through this transition, okay? You're going to be kind of impacted by this. So by January 20th, you're going to start to really feel some of the shift of energy as we see Pluto move from Capricorn, the more financial sector, the more like establishment sector, into Aquarius, where we're pushing into the future. So like recently, I think you've been really thinking a lot about the past, okay? About what in the past has been really meaningful to you, particularly when it comes to success and career, and what hasn't worked out. Like Six of Cups reversed, this is the energy of being a little stuck in the past, right? Really sort of replaying events again and again. And I think this is about feeling like you're having to be almost codependent, okay, with the Queen of Cups here. Like you can't lean into your intuition. You can't lean into your heart's calling. You're having to give things up in order to bring in success. This is very like Pluto and Capricorn energy, right? This is feeling like you had to give up on a dream. I feel like there was a dream that you had to let go of. You had to let it die. But recently you've had the realization, hey, you know what? Maybe this is something that can live again. Maybe this is something that I actually can bring to life. I just have to start taking some small daily actions in my life and see how that starts to add up over time. So I think you've been heading very steadily in a new direction, away from sort of these older systems of established ways of success or established career paths, down something that's maybe more non-traditional, very Aquarian energy. You've already been kind of taking some of those steps, and just like a little bit each day. Maybe it hasn't been anything like really huge, just little changes, little shifts you've been doing on the daily. Because I think you're kind of tired, right? With the Nine of Wands, we have been beat up. We are tired of being wrung through the system here. Nine of Wands, your defenses are up. But she is a fit young lady, right? In this card, she can go again. She can fight another day, and she is ready if she needs to fight another day. She just, she's kind of been through the battle, though. We can see she's been battled. And the universe is saying, yeah, now's your time, boo-boo. You've got an Ace of Pentacles headed your way. I think this is going to be an offer that really kind of takes you by surprise. Or, this is a monetary gift. Like when we see the Ace of Pentacles, this is actually going to be something you can hold in your hand more often than not. This is something that's a physical manifestation. It can mean great wealth, great abundance that's headed your way. But I feel like it's really, really surprising for you because then we have the Two of Swords reversed. You're not quite sure what to make of it. Two of Swords is the energy of having different paths, but not really knowing which one to head down and not really wanting to make a decision just yet. Not quite ready to take that leap of faith. You're just kind of like, is this for real? And I feel like, you're just going to get kind of this amazing opportunity or this amazing, gift. Kind of maybe it's some money that you need to kind of start a business, but it's something here that you're just going to be like, for a minute. You're not going to know quite what to do with it because it's just going to take you by surprise. But I do think what's going to help you make a decision is feeling the amount of burden that has been on you up until this point. So, I don't know if you're familiar with this poem. I am familiar with a lot of poems. Langston Hughes writes a poem, Harlem, and it poses the question, what happens to the dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? Rust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Does it explode? I think this dream that you had at one point in time has been quite the burden, right? There's an aspect of you that I feel like you had to kind of put away so that you could just make ends meet. You could just fit in. You could get along in our capitalistic society. And now the burden of holding that back has weighed on you so much that when the opportunity to pursue it presents itself, it's like you're stuck. You're like, what do I do? All right. I don't think it's going to take you long, though, to understand that you grow with it and you go with it. Because we have you transmuting this burden energy into the Empress energy in the upcoming future here. Empress energy is all about receptive energy. It's divine feminine energy. It's Venus energy, Taurus energy. She's often depicted as pregnant because she is growing. She is showing, right? And she is definitely not afraid to be exactly who she is. She is the queen of her world. She is the world. And she is ready for all the abundance that the universe has to offer her. So if you think about just how abundant the universe is, it is easy to forget, honestly, how abundant the universe is. Like just if you look up, if you ever see a clear starry night without all the light pollution, and you look up at the sky and just witness the billions of stars before you. That is just one small representation of the abundance of the universe. Or just looking at a field and noticing, like Whitman, all of the leaves of grass on that field and pondering what they are. Well, their abundance, their life, They're what the universe has to offer. And to think that there wouldn't be room for your unique path, your growth, your special self to grow into the most abundant version of you? Nah, baby. There's too much in the universe for that not to happen. So it's time to renew our faith in things with the star here. It's time for us to believe again in ourselves, in our future, and what we hope to accomplish in really voicing our uniqueness to the world and really understanding that we are who we are now in this very moment for a particular reason. Now I get it. When we see the star reversed, in the tarot, we have the tower that comes before the star. The tower is a foundation that has completely fallen apart. This is Scorpio energy, the tower. It's also Aries energy. It's Mars energy. But it is when something has completely fallen apart. Something you always thought you'd do or you would be, and that foundation has just crumbled down. That's a tough thing to go through, right? If nothing else, it's going to help us, we're going to have to redefine ourselves a bit, okay? The star is the card that comes after it because it's about rebuilding from that foundation crumbling away. In the reverse, though, we're afraid we've lost our faith. It's a lot of negative self-talk would fall in this category. So might be like, oh, I can't do this because I don't have the right equipment, or I don't have all the financing, or I don't have all, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm too short, I'm too tall, I'm too fat, all the freaking excuses, all the negative self-talk, right? You're going to be tempted to do that because you're just starting to step into that divine feminine energy. You're just starting to believe, yeah, this might be really true. And you're being called to drop that negative self-talk. What you say about you is like a spell, okay? Words are spells. You have to say good things over yourself, okay? That yes, I believe this is possible. Yes, I can grow in this direction. Yes, my unique voice and talent and experience is here and going to grow and help me be abundant. Yes, my dream can come true. Because the advice here first is to remain patient with yourself, right? We're not going to head into this whole new reality, this whole new way of success immediately, okay? It takes time. And you don't want it to happen immediately. If it happened immediately, it'd be way too overwhelming, okay? You are headed on this path to the sun, right? This path to joy. But it's a path, and we've got to enjoy the path that we are on. We are taking the elements that we have available to us, and we are creating something new here. Again, this is Sagittarius energy. This is pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone. But basically, we are transmuting and transforming the energy and elements around us into something new, into something that will bring us joy. What am I telling you about the sun there, right? Right. This is going to make you so happy, this change. This new, embracing this new vision of success for yourself will bring in joy, will bring in happiness, will help you really kind of lean into your most joyful, most abundant, most happy self. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. We don't get any happier than this, right? It's a process. It's going to take us time. We're having to use what we have to get where we want to go, but it's going to make you so happy. And it's all happening not because your story has been sunshine and rainbows and unicorns, baby. It has not been that. It's because your story is one of overcoming. You have been through loss. You have been through devastation, right? This is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is laying down on the floor, grieving loss and hurt and ego death. In the reverse, you have overcome that. You have transformed and transmuted that energy. You have healed from that. And now, because you have done that healing work, you have overcome these obstacles. Now you have something truly, truly valuable to yourself and to others. So start believing in yourself, baby, because that new version of success is headed your way.